Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I wanted to make a video answering a question that was asked by one of the subscribers here and this channel. And first I want to thank you all for your wonderful comments and questions. Keep them coming. You are what makes this channel go round and round. Again, also a special thank you to those that donate by way of Patreon. You are truly helping keep this channel afloat. What you are doing truly means a lot to me. It touches me every time I think about it. I think back to being a kid, thinking I was the only one that was going through this. Then fast forward many years later, I'm online talking to thousands if not millions of people regarding these experiences. And we are helping each other learn and grow into better people. And there are those out there that care enough to help the process by doing extra by donating. That is super special, and again it means a lot to me. So thank you. Well, today the question is around gift giving and narcissism, and there are a few moving parts in this topic. But one that stood out for me the most. And I will tell you why in just a moment. So basically in this post or question, the subscriber mentioned how they would buy gifts for their parents. And their parents didn't like them. Or they didn't seem to be ever enough. And that when they would buy gifts for certain people, this person would put a lot of thought into the gifts. Meaning, actually buying things they would like. But in return, the gifts they often received from people didn't seem to match their personality or interests. Yet they were still thankful and pleasant about receiving such a gift. And here's the part that stuck out for me, that I can really relate to. And that they don't want gifts and they don't want to give gifts to others anymore. And I'm going to tell you that really hit home for me. And it's something I've thought about over the years. On one hand, I love to give gifts. I truly do. But there seems to be this underlying fear or worry that these gifts aren't enough or right, or correct in some way. So it's much better to avoid situations where gift giving has to take place. So much so, when work at times would have gift giving during the holiday seasons, I would almost feel a flashback with Susie happening. And it would make me uncomfortable all over. But here's the thing. I too as a result am not really into wanting my significant other if I have one buy me gifts. Let me explain. If my birthday rolls around, and if I'm with someone, and they ask me what I would like, I usually just shrug my shoulders and say I don't know. Or you don't have to buy me anything. Or underwear. I think this comes from gifts being given to us having strings attached to them. You see, love bombing doesn't just set you up to become addicted to the narcissist. So you are less likely to leave once their fake mask slips. But years later, once you are free, if you are dating someone new and they buy you a really nice winter coat, you might feel there is a catch or string attached to that coat. And you are also feeling like you have to perform and provide a gift of equal or greater than value. Now, with all of that said, there was an additional comment left on this post. And it was a subscriber stating they like to spoil the person they are with. And even though I feel the way I just stated, I too love to spoil the person I might be with. And would love the feeling of someone spoiling me too. But it's like we have these terrible feelings with gifts because of how wrong we were treated as a result of them. And that goes to the question. Do I think it's healthy to partake in gift exchanges or just be happy to spend time with the person you care about? Here's my take. Just as I've mentioned, If you are starting to date someone you really think has good potential to be a wonderful asset to you and your life, and you to their life, and this relationship can go somewhere good, sit down and talk to them. I mean really talk to them about rules and boundaries, and what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, about running the town. Going on trips without each other, or bars and clubs without each other is a no-go. If you want a healthy relationship, it's better to get this stuff out of the way and talked about early. Because oftentimes most people just go with the flow and end up in the middle of choppy water without a life jacket, metaphorically speaking. But talking about such things can allow you to be on the same page and figure out if you're not on the same page and if it's worth to keep going. And if they are a narcissist. Narcissists again are so used to people going along with whatever mess they do. If you have these rules and want to talk about them from the start, it will throw them off and their mask will likely slip. And you can run and get out of there sooner rather than later. Well, in this talk, I think gift giving should be discussed as well. And I think to avoid the love bombing, avoid big gifts for the first 6 months or even a year. Meaning you want to get to know this person and know there is more there than just seasonal and birthday gift giving holding you together. But rather you have real and heartfelt experiences. Then let the gift giving flow naturally. This is another way to see if someone is genuine. Because there are tons of people out there that want to have relationships for the sake of gift giving and how cool it is and Christmas and all of that. But they have literally no idea on how to be with someone when the times are hard. Now, does this mean you shouldn't do something kind or nice for this person, or they can't do something nice or kind for you as well? No. It doesn't mean that at all. But on month 1 this new person you are dating wants to take you to the Bahamas is a little bit much. Or you buying someone a fancy new leather coat only after 3 months of dating is a bit much as well. You want to be with someone that is with you when the gifts are nice and flowing. But also when times are tough and buying a gift just isn't in the budget. Again, this is how societal narcissism and narcissism in society sets people up to fail not only in life but in their romantic relationships. Just like a narcissist, they get addicted to the high of this fast-paced life and who and buy what and who has what as well. And they are unable to sit still and be happy with someone that loves them. It's all about handbags and fancy trips. But the sad part is, if this person is a narcissist, they will ruin even these big ticket item gifts. You take your narcissist spouse on an expensive trip, and they will complain about the plane ride, or the service in the hotel, or the quality of the beach. The sand on the beach will be considered no good by the narcissist. And it's all to undermine your gift and to make you feel bad. Here you spend thousands of dollars to make this person happy. And they are basically telling you that it's junk. Then there are times that you truly are on hard times. And maybe all you can afford to give them is a steel ring that is plain yet nice. But obviously not too expensive. They might look at you like, what am I supposed to do with this plain ring? Again, someone that loves you understands when hard times hit and what to do during those hard times. And that though you aren't able to buy this or that or the other this time, they are just happy to be with you. This is why I say, slow things down. Really. If you feel like you are caught up in this gift-giving thing, and you feel like you are always being judged based on what you give, then this person might not be for you. And fully understand what your family is all about. The other thing in this post I could relate to was getting odd gifts that weren't always the best. But being happy and thrilled someone thought about me. Even though the gifts never matched what I liked. Nor did they have anything to do with me. I was always polite about it. And said thank you. And I didn't make a big scene like many of the people we bought gifts for. But basically, I think gifts are okay. But if you are with someone you really like, talk about it openly and honestly. And let them know you would love to enjoy gifts back and forth. but you want to make sure that your relationship is built and more than just gifts. And a great way to get there is to, for the first little while, don't buy gifts for each other. However, spend quality time with one another. This is a great topic. I would love to hear others' thoughts and feedback on this. Please leave your comments below and let's talk about it. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.